matter where you are around Southern California, you're only a tank of gas, round trip in most cases, to an amazing alpine lake, Big Bear Lake, home to rainbow trophy trout. We're going to show you how to not only catch them, but local guide legend John Cantrell is going to show you how to think like a fish. But first, here's a look at this week's catch.
Hey, it's John Cantrell here with Think Like a Fish. Here it is, middle of July. Can you believe it? It happened so fast. Middle of July and the weather's hot and the fishing has kind of slowed down a little bit. Again, the night crawler's been on and off, but we started using woolly boogers again. And in the cinnamon and in the black. And those have been kind of producing when the night crawler kind of gets quiet. So that's something a little different. We show you a picture of those a little later. Carp roundup's over. So there's a bunch of carp out there wearing arrow shirts, if you know what I mean. Anyway, that was a success again with Mike over at the MWD. And we like the idea of trying to get some of those carp out of the lake, and they do a great job of doing that. So now it's summertime, the warm water fish are starting. The bass, the largemouth bass and the smallmouth bass been fairly active. For insomniacs, it's been the catfish. They really like the warm water. Your stink baits have been working pretty well. Cut mackerel, chicken livers, and you explain it to me. Maybe you can call and tell me why people use shrimp to catch catfish. This is the part I don't get. You're fishing for a fish for $2.99 a pound with a bait at $9.99 a pound. So call me and let me know. Maybe I'll understand it a little bit better. Me, I'm eating the shrimp. Crappie and bluegill, finger jigs, little mealy worms around the weed beds, and they've been fairly active. So that's our warm water, guys. So let's get back to the rainbows. The rainbows have definitely been westbound and down. Pretty much all the guide services, we've all been down at the dam. Got through the 4th of July. Oh boy, what a mess that was. We all been down there, and like I said earlier, the woolly boogers been working. The same old things again. The red dot frog, chicken wing, those have all been working down by the dam. And they've been at no deeper than 19 feet. The oxygen levels in the lake down at the dam are below 5 parts per million at 19 feet. So I guess that kind of helps because that gives us 19 feet of water to work with. As you get down towards the west ramp, it's at 16 feet. So that's even a smaller area for the rainbows. And their days are on, days are not. And so the weather's hot and the fishing's been kind of slow, but I'm sure it's going to pick up again before long. And don't forget, on July 23rd, Aaron Armstrong's Bass Tournament. And the weigh-in will be over at the Pines Restaurant over at the docks over there on Saturday. I'm not sure of the time, but go ahead and get a hold of Aaron and find out about his bass tournament and get on in there. And like I said, they're pretty active right now, so I'm assuming that they should be some pretty good stringers over there on Saturday the 23rd. John Cantrell with Think Like a Fish. Remember, the worst day of fishing beats the best day of anything else. We'll see you at the scales.